back at the factory to review Pioneer 3. Let's see what he gets up to today.
And we're back. And I think what we're trying to do right now is to get
Think hard, you'll remember.
plastic going. But I think we'll take a little bit of a side path right now, because when we make the plastic, we're going to be creating a byproduct of...
You're looking it up, aren't you?
Residual fuel.
Do you have a plan for what to do with that? Or are you just going to wing it like usual?
And I'm going the wrong way here.
This is not surprising. Color coding could help figure out which direction you're going.
There's also something I want to try.
Uh-oh. This sounds dangerous, inefficient, or both.
Which I don't know if this will work or not, but I think it'll be an interesting...
Where are you going with that door wall?
exercise. I don't know where doors and stuff are going to go, but...
You have enough trouble with signaling your trains. Are you sure you want to try automated gates? You're struggling with placement there a bit. Why don't you grab a train, slow it down, make sure that thing opens first. These are advanced structures. I'm not sure you should be playing with them, Pioneer 3.
Just curious about what'll happen.
Well, technically, the gate should slide open. The train should go through without problem.
Eventually something's got to kind of try to come through.
But since this is you, it's questionable whether it will work.
Hello? Trains?
If this doesn't work, it will be really bad. That gate's not going to open. The train's going to ram right into it. Please tell me that you're going to jump on the train and drive it safely and slowly through that gate to make sure it opens.
I don't think you're coming here.
You should know your train routes, Pioneer 3. They should all be mapped out. You should have a schedule. Do you not have a schedule?
At least not yet.
You know, you could just build a test engine and drive it yourself right through that gate without any disruption to your regular trains or their routes. And if it's a test engine, there's much less paperwork involved if this does not work. You're not even going to consider that thought, are you?
Here comes one.
Are you just going to wait for it to get here, or are you going to take control? What are the test parameters here? You're just going to let it run full speed at that gate, aren't you? You're not going to take control. Please work. Please work. Well, there wasn't an explosion. It didn't look like they opened. But maybe that's a delay in the footage? The optimal situation is they open before the train gets there. But I don't see wreckage. I don't see flames. I think we're okay. Come on, Pioneer 3, give us a verbal confirmation of what we're seeing, or not seeing as the case may be. Your silence doesn't boost my confidence. But maybe you're disappointed there wasn't explosion, flames, and devastation? There goes the train, so we know it's still running. Thoughts, Pioneer 3?
Interesting. Can't decide if it's open or closed.
Is this test number 2? Looks. Looks like the bottom gate is open this time.
Okay. have my answer.
And is that answer good or bad?
Although I was going to come here. No, not here, but I kind of want to match this up to what's going on over there. So this is where we're going to have our wall.
You're completely skipping over the train testing. Not going to give us any insight to what you learned? I guess you're just moving on to building out the plastic production?
And for consistency, our pipes are going to go through here.
Nice that you're taking consistency into account with this build.
Middle one's blank. Because even with pipes and everything, we need that. So oil, water, nitrogen.
Are you sure that's the order that you want them in?
And actually, no.
I thought you might want to rethink that.
We can have nitrogen down low. Oil, water, nitrogen.
Are you just naming the products, or is that the order you're going to put them in? It looks like you just raised the pipes.
So let's see if we get flow.
Why wouldn't you get flow? If you've built the factory correctly, according to the specs provided in the manual, you should be fine.
Yeah, we get good flow.
See, good things happen when you follow fix-it procedure.
But
You put it in the wrong place, didn't you?
that really is not the way we want to do that.
Yes, because every project requires you build it and tear it down at least once.
This a bit differently. Okay, that goes okay. But that also means oil probably needs to be on top. Take this down for now.
Yes, get rid of the extra bits that might cause confusion.
And not on top, at least number 2. Let's put oil at number 2.
Well, you put it at 3, then you said on top at 1, now you're going to 2.
There we go.
Pick a number. You're putting more pipes in. I still don't have confirmation that the paint isn't getting scraped off the trains. That will definitely damage the train. Move that. Gosh, there's a train incoming. He just missed it. Look down, Pioneer 3. I want to see that train go by. See if there's room. You're not going to accommodate me, are you? Looking down now doesn't help me. There's no train going by. I mean, it looks like there might be clearance. I just don't know.
So, oil there.
What else do you plan on producing up here besides plastic? Don't you just need the oil?
And nitrogen there.
What are you going to use that for in this section? You haven't told us what else you're planning to build up here, so I guess it could be useful.
It's good enough for now. Now we are going to need, let's do the refineries. Spin them around. Yeah.
You know, you should make a blueprint for this.
So for plastic, I'm going to need basically 9 refineries. 9.
I guess you're basing your math on top production speed, but I have yet to see you accomplish that. But I will say the row of them does look impressive.
And then we are going to have 2 exports.
The plastic and the fuel, okay. He's thinking ahead.
And 1 import.
Doesn't quite fit, does it? You're going to need to move one of those refineries.
Okay. I take 1 here. And we're going to put it at the end. We're also going to have industrial storage.
And a depot? Are you going to build a depot too?
We're going to do our patented and proven
Sign placement? I want to see one go in upside down. With the blueprints, they come in right side up. I've missed those upside down signs. Oh, he's working on piping, not signs. That's a little bit of a disappointment.
pipeline hole in the wall. But the question is that enough? Create a locking on. It is not.
Maybe you should have measured from this angle before you built those.
Okay.
Are you going to tear them down again? So much inefficiency. It looks like he's going with what he already has built.
Did I not get that positioned properly? I did not get that positioned properly.
Build it, tear it down, rebuild it, rinse, repeat.
Then to prevent pipe backflow, sloshing, blah 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 blah. Put a valve here.
Yeah, blah 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 can be very detrimental to factory production. Those technical terms help me so much in writing my review reports. The sun is just coming up and it looks like he's built walls around his refineries. What are you doing? Why are you putting angled pieces in? This is a waste of time and materials. Seriously, you're not even producing the plastic yet. If you're going to put ceilings in, they should be above the stacks so you could put lighting in. I get putting up walls. You can put the electricity on them. The ceilings are okay because you can put lighting on it, but not when they're this low. These serve no purpose. Do you think this looks good, Pioneer 3? Is that why you're doing this? You've basically built a box around your machinery, but you didn't even build a door into it. I think he's figured that out. He can't get out. He's going to have to deconstruct it. Yep. And he's adding more pipes. What are you bringing in on these pipes? What is your thought process here, Pioneer 3? He's gone silent on us. At least it looks like the plastic is producing now. That's a wall with windows, Pioneer. At least it lets a little light in. What are you going to build here? Are you going to block all your windows? And your ceilings are too low to put lights on. Brilliant move. Another refiner? Is he putting more plastic production here? Is he not satisfied with the flow? I mean, it looks like it's coming through at a pretty good rate.
This is going to be part of the power production chain. Eventually, I'm going to need to have a sinking floor. That's going to sink
Unless you want the tickets, you could just reduce production.
the plastic if this fills up.
But if you've done your math correctly and your factory is efficient, you shouldn't need a sinking floor unless you want the tickets. Why are you heading to this part of your factory? Oh, you copied the sign. We're not going to get any upside down signs anymore, are we? You don't care to brighten my day with your frustration anymore, do you? What are you doing over here by the trains, Pioneer 3? Are you changing signals, testing with gates again? What's your plan? You're building another train? Will the routes you have set up accommodate that? I think you're going to cause some delays in delivery. So you're setting this up just to bring in oil and water? That seems like a waste. Well, it successfully arrived at the oil depot. Though I'm still unsure of why he needs to bring more of this in. And it's off again, I guess, to pick up water? This is the nitrogen station. Nitrogen is not a fluid. I think you may need to rename this train either Elevator Flas or Elevator Gluids to indicate that you're picking up both gas and fluids. I'm kind of leaning toward Gluids. It just kind of rolls off the tongue. Wait, you're stopping here too? There is neither a gas or a fluid at this station. Okay, what are you picking up? Okay, so we can't go with Gluids anymore. Maybe we could go with Glorfs? Gas, fluid, or? You're making this difficult, Pioneer 3. This is our chance to see if it scrapes the paint. It's slowing down, it's slowing down. I just see sparks from the brakes, not from the side of the train. Rotate the camera. Yep. Oh, it looks like it clears just by this much, but it clears. No paperwork for me. It did have to wait on another train, though. So that is inefficient. You will need to figure that out, Pioneer. And you need to correct the train's name. It is inaccurate. And from trains back to platform building. What are you planning to put here? Now you're taking the wall out. What are you putting next to this? Another fluid buffer. Is this to deal with the byproduct? Are you going to produce fuel up here? He's going to mute on us again, so we can't figure out what's going through his head. But he is putting in a blender, so I'm going with fuel. Well, he's putting a wall in here, and at some point he put a wall back on the plastics factory. Maybe he'll add lights to this area? Otherwise, all the lighting advances he made in the other section are going to be completely lost here. This section is going to be very dark. No, it looks like he's putting the roof directly over the buffer. No room for lighting. We're taking a step backwards, Pioneer 3. And he's adding a wall, though I'm not sure why. Oh, nope, he changed his mind. Instead, he's going to add another pipe. I'm not sure what you're bringing in on all of those. Maybe some of those are going to be the export pipes? And we're back over at the trains because, of course, as I predicted, he's got a backup. I see 3 trains, 1 in the station and 2 waiting. You are going to need to adjust the timing on those or reroute them. Something to improve efficiency. So the second train is pulling forward. Up, a third train is going in the hole, waiting on that first train to unload. You need to resolve this issue, Pioneer 3. Oh, look at that mess of pipes. Kind of looks like noodles. Now I'm hungry. Wonder what the commissary has for lunch. Looks like he may be headed back to the hub. And if he's gonna call it a day, so are we. He has successfully made a mess of pipes and a mess of his train routes. Been a productive day for him. But the term Glorfs is kind of growing on me.